It is so exciting. You know, the LeBron James I Promise School for 3rd through 8th graders in Akron has their inaugural class that is getting ready to go to high school.
5 years.
It's just incredible that that first class is already to make the leap. They were just little ones, obviously, when the school opened 5 years ago.
And we assigned one last task of the year to our I Promise School News team. Do a story for us about this class, their memories, and the lessons they've learned. And here's what they came up with.
Hello, I'm Alexis, a 7th grader at the I Promise School. This is a big week for our 8th graders. It's Recognition Week. They were 3rd graders on July 30th, 2018, when they walked through the front doors of the I Promise School for the first time. This past Wednesday, these I Promise scholars walked across the stage at House 330 to receive their certificates.
I believe this group here has a very special place in our heart. They truly were our founding 3rd grade students that entered our school. So it is very emotional.
It took a lot for them to get here. The pandemic created many challenges, but they kept their promise to Mr. LeBron to work hard and stay in school. Here's what some students say they will miss the most about the I Promise School.
My friends. I'm probably gonna miss my friends the most.
I will miss mostly about the circles, you know, when we all talk about our morning, how's everybody feeling. I would really miss that.
What I would miss about the I Promise School News team is probably interviewing people and knowing more about them and the experience of it all is really nice.
We also asked the 8th graders, what are their biggest lessons they've learned at the I Promise School?
Surround people with the same good mindset as me and not the negative mindset.
Being respectful to everybody, not judging people. To work hard for what you want and that keep going, like no matter how hard things get, and to like never give up.
A chapter is closing, but a new one begins in the fall. The I Promise teachers say they have high hopes for their 8th graders.
They have been so tightly wrapped in our cocoon. I really want them to just become butterflies once they go to high school.
A cocoon that has brought along so many different experiences.
We started out with cameras right in our face and being on the national stage, and then, you know, COVID hit, and they have just persevered through it all. And we've done some really cool things like have Ninja Warrior come for our first field day. It's really fun to see the kids when they first get to see LeBron, like just the excitement.
And a final wish.
Wonderful IPS students, I just want you to be your best. I want you to remember everything we put into you, all the tools you learned, and I want you to use them and go out and change the entire world.
I am Alexis from the I Promise School News team.
Well done.
Just so exciting for those kids, most certainly.